Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Metroid Prime Remastered. 2025 is the year of Samus Aran. I will beat that phrase into the ground, even if Nintendo never gives us a release date for the damn game. Anyway, I am going to do what I usually do here. I gotta de-rust myself a second time, since I haven't been playing a lot of games lately. Skill issue, I know. I want to get some real times going here, where I can beat this game in one day. But for now, we'll just have to keep settling for 2 days. I'm also working on some exciting things, so I want to keep it simple here in terms of what I'm doing. I shall discuss that more eventually. So yeah, let's hop in. Let us hop in. What the hell got on my hand here? What the fuck? See that, right? There's like dirt there. Where the fuck did that come from? I literally just used the bathroom and washed my hands like 3 minutes ago. Let's play video games. Alright. Wait, no, I didn't mean to start that one. I wanted to obviously start a new game. Well, an early test of the load times, I guess. This is my first run of this on Switch 2. Not that there's a Switch 2 edition of this game, but you know. It's been a while since I played this game, so I can't tell if that was faster or not. But it probably was. Because the Switch 2 is a high-intensity machine that can do a lot of things at high speeds. Let's try that again. I realize why I had to do that now. It's because I never completed the mission technically. I left it open so I could like practice the boss and whatnot. Oh well, and practice the boss on, I guess, this one. Anyway. Yeah, we're gonna do a normal difficulty run. For now. I've done my fair share of hard mode runs. We know I can do that. Honest to God, these loading times don't seem super fast. Is there actually an improvement? An identified distress beacon has been tracked to a derelict space vessel in orbit above Talon 4. The masculine urge to watch the cutscene anyway because Samus Aran is so badass. Anyway, let's play the game. This is why we're de-rusting. I forgot what the scan visor button was. Much as I would love to do a much as I would love to do a 100% scan run, that's not exactly friendly to a de-rust. But in spirit of a hopeful Nintendo Direct, I would be shocked if they would announce one this week so close to Bonanza. In spirit of a hopeful Nintendo Direct, sometime next week, I'm going to play this a bunch of times in a row and hope that that Direct is heavily Metroid focused. This will also kind of go into what I'm planning on. I won't go into detail because it involves me buying something that costs a lot of money. Not actually a lot of money, but it's a, you know, spending money. And as y'all know, I'm very, very paranoid and cautious. I want to make sure things are going to work and whatnot before I purchase anything, ever, because that's the way I am as a person. So yeah, I won't talk about it yet till I'm sure we're moving forward a bit here. But I'll give you a spoiler alert. It was something I mentioned heavily. It's something I've always wanted to do. I've been streaming for 3 years now. And it's something I mentioned heavily last summer. And I believe at one point in either July or August, I said, if I'm not doing this by the end of, I think, September, you have my permission to, like, bully me in the chat. And I never did it. And I thank you all for not bullying me. That's a missable scan, but... not like it really matters, because we're not doing the hundo scan run. We're just moving here. Excuse me, sir. But yeah. So I'm planning things and whatnot. I be scheming. I'm scheming. And it would involve... those plans, if they come to fruition, would involve this game. Jump scare! Not necessarily this specific game, though. I always shoot those guys, and then, like, it's kind of funny to realize that they'll just stop shooting you if you do this. Okay, I will say one thing. It would involve a proper revisit of this game in some capacity. And I don't mean just, like, doing what I'm doing right now. I mean specifically, sorry, I lost my train of thought. I mean specifically, like, just going through it, reading the lores, like, you know, as if we were playing it for the first time again, because I would love to do that. It's been so long since I've... not so much for this game, but, you know, it's been a bit since I have done that. It's the beauty of Metroid Prime. There's so many different ways to experience it. You can experience it very slowly. You can experience it at a moderate pace. You can speedrun it, and every single time it feels right. That's what I always say. Like, let's say you were trying to speedrun a Zelda game. For me, that doesn't feel right. It feels like you should play them slowly. Now, let's say you're trying to play a Sonic the Hedgehog game slowly. That doesn't even really sound right when you say it out loud. But, like, this game, it's like, it's meant for everything. It's flawless. I do not care about you. Whee! Oh god. Shut me back. I am going to shoot for 100% pickups, though. I will shoot for that. That's why I need to play this game slowly sometime again. Like, cause like the cutscenes are badass, and there's so few of them, and I fucking skip them. Bullshit. See you later, bot. We have lost everything. As we usually do, that's nothing new. Hurry up and depressurize, I got places to be! Another cool cutscene I don't get to see. Hell yeah. I know I want to get spicy here. I know there's a way to... It's not it. It's not it. You didn't want to save again there. It's not it. Like, I know what you have to do, it's just I don't think I'm capable of doing it. Maybe I don't know how to do it, actually. Maybe not. Okay, well this is a D-Rust. Fuck off. I think I need to, like, strafe that way or something, right? And it involves pausing. But this is a D-Rust. I will hone my craft another time. Honest to God, I'm sure I could beat this game in a day too, or at least damn close to a day. It's just I'm so hellbent on doing 100% pickups. Like, without doing that, I'm sure I could do it in a day. Excuse me. Okay. I think next week I'll follow this up with an all scans run, possibly. Get my sea legs back under me. Excuse me. I've always been kind of curious, like, just thinking about it. Like, how long is Metroid Prime 4 gonna be? Like, because the Metroid fans, as niche as the fan base or the series is, the people who play the games want one thing. They want something they can beat in one sitting. But you also need to make it grand enough to where it's worth $70. Maybe even $80. To make a more mainstream audience buy it. Because people care about video game length these days. A lot of people more so than quality. Stop. Like, I feel like you need to make it to the point where if you want Metroid to take that next jump into, like, you know, top tier Nintendo IP, or even second tier, like, I don't think it can ever be a Mario or a Zelda, but it could definitely be like a, this game could sell close to 10 million copies, I firmly believe that. Like, this series can do that. I'm losing my train of thought again. But yeah, this series could do that. But there's not enough like, most people, and hell, it happened with Dread. I mean, it happened with Dread. Everyone's just like, oh, 20 hour game, $60, blah, blah, blah. I've put 60 hours into that game. I've played it 3 frickin' times. I got my money's worth. Hell, even if it was only 20 hours. You tell me something you could do for, you tell me something you could do for 20 hours that only costs $60. That would entertain you for 20 hours. Good luck. Yeah, it's just like, it's the way it works. Like, nobody wants to, like, strive to, like, do something better or faster. Like, that's the point. It's replayable. It's fun. You can take different paths. Experiment. Get a new set a new personal best in time or score or whatever. But at the end of the day, if they want this series to sell, like right now they're kind of, at least they seem to have been promoting it as like the third leg of their, even though they've announced like Splatoon Raiders, Sense, and, you know, Dragon Drive's a thing. It seemed like, because when they were doing those like, events, where you could like play these games and stuff, Metroid Prime was one of the 3 playable games. So it seems like they're promoting this as like the third leg of their release schedule. You know, we all know Mario Kart World is going to sell 500 million copies. We all know Bonanza. We haven't had a 3D Donkey Kong in a while. That's going to sell minimum 10 million copies, probably around 20 million. Everybody loves Bonanza. I have not played it yet. Skill issue, I know. But I have a retro backlog I want to unload a bit. Oh, jumpy there, jeez. But yeah, so if they want, and again, I don't expect it to sell 20 million, but this is a series that could sell 10 million. If they want that to happen, it needs to appeal to mainstream more. Either maybe make it partial open world, make the world bigger, make the story a bit longer, but put like They could do it. It would be... If anyone could do it, it's Retro Studios. Their track record of excellence is just unmatched, honestly. Because I think the Metroid Prime series, they're the only 3 flawless games. It's the only flawless game series I've ever played. In my opinion. I don't think any of the 3 games have a flaw. So if anyone can do it, it's Retro, but like, you know, it's like, if you're on your first playthrough not really paying attention, it's like, okay, this is gonna take 25-30 hours. I don't know if they go that far. But then you start noticing shortcuts and things you can skip and, you know, stuff like that. And then maybe that brings it down to 5 hours or less. Or, like most people would want to do, is beat it in one sitting, like 2 hours. But we'll see. I think they'll change the formula slightly, but they also know what the people want, because they don't want to lose their main audience either. Wow, I rambled about that for a while, didn't I? I could ramble about anything for a while, as we know. Whee! That's not serve a purpose at the moment. Oh yeah, nice jump there. What am I doing? It's not over here, it's right there. Excuse me. Whoops. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. I can't platform. One thing they absolutely knocked it out of the park with in this game is just, like, the options. Like, I can jump with the L button or the B button. Like, it's... I can shoot with either the A button or the R2 button, I believe it was, and missiles, and... I think it's only one missile. You know what I mean. There's options. I love options. The fuck? Are you kidding me? There it is. That was weird. If only I'd remember to actually press those buttons. Burned a lot of ammo or health here due to my carelessness. They've been pinned. That's the incorrect way. Yar. I can't wait for moments in the next game where, like, I have to do something like that, and I won't know what to do at first because I've never played the game before. Oh, injected into my veins. I'm kind of going through that with, like, Metroid Prime Hunters right now, but that game is... Because I'd never played it before, but that game is a much simpler version of the Prime formula. Plus, I also think the DS is the worst aged console in history in terms of graphics and, like, gameplay / gimmicks and whatnot. I don't say that in a pessimistic way. I love it. It's just I'll never understand the criticism for, like, the N64 graphics aging terribly, or another console aging terribly when the DS exists. Like, who in their right mind would want to use a stylus to walk? Like, for certain things maybe, but to walk? What? Whose idea was that? I'm talking to you, the people who made Phantom Hourglass, Spirit Tracks, and Metroid Prime Hunters. It's hot in here. It is hot in here. My exit? Oh, right, it's this way. I got kerfuffled. Hello? There we go. Get ready to die, la 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 agra. I never go back to that area until I can get everything, which is smart, of course. But there's other things I could do in this run to obviously knock my time down even more. Am I stupid? I knew I skipped it. Yeah, it's back on that bridge. Whoops. I just kind of kept going without thinking. Oh, that's all I got. Okay. What did I frickin' miss? You know, I remember. It's right fucking here. That's why it's called a D-Rust. Jeez. Okay, let's not be stupid here. Die. Everyone die. Oh boy, it's still warm in here. I have been pinned! Oh, that's why. GG's, buddy. Ah, yes, vegetation. Where's my phone blowing up? People be sending me shit and whatnot. Not skippable. Why did it get hotter when the sun went down? Doesn't make any sense. She's so cool. Wait, what the fuck am I doing? I don't know, brain fart is what I'm doing. Fuck. Fuck you. There we go. Whee! Get power-ups and stuff on our way back through. Honest to God, I forget how I usually do this. That's how... I gotta play this game more. I say it about every frickin' game, but... gotta play it more. I can take it wherever I want with me. The randomizer, I can at least say, hey, like, I can't practice the randomizer everywhere, only at home. I can take this wherever I want with me. Nice. Direct contact with the wall. Whoops. Forgetting where this entrance is the past couple times I played. Here it is. I will say, this game should be an easy one for me to practice too. Like, it's not... like, even though I play this game once a year. I did at one point, and then when Metroid Prime Remastered got released, and I streamed it for the first time. Like, halfway through, I'm just like, wait a minute. I remember where everything's at. And then I just ended up... I think on my final stream, I'm just like, well, this is going to be a 100% run, because apparently I remember where everything's at. And I did not even realize that at first. Until I was a good way through the game, and I'm just like, yeah, apparently I know this game much better than I thought. 2 and 3, not so much. I mean, I'm always a consistent 80%, at least. 90, I would say. But, like, you know, there's things I forget there. Scan run, forget about it. No shot. Not without some practice, at least. I gotta get familiar with the skips and the sequence breaks in this one. Or any Metroid game, really. I have decided to just stand there, whoops, and get pelted by enemies. And there's nothing you can do to convince me otherwise. And then I'm going to decide to jump off of a cliff. And once again, there's nothing you can do to convince me otherwise. That's just what I'm going to do. Ready to show off our skill here? Watch this. Not that. Fuck! Skill issue. Good old GameCube Metroid Prime where you just had to do this no matter what. What? It felt right. Third time's the charm. Good old Phendrana. Phendrana is one of those things that... There are certain things I love in a video game, like it's my favorite thing in a video game, but I fucking hate it in real life. I hate the snow in real life. I hate the cold. But in a video game? Then let's talk about being on a boat. Never, I mean, I've done it in real life, like a small, like, you know, boat on a lake. But I get sick every time. If we go too fast, at least. And as far as like an actual like ferry boat, whatever, never done it. I'm afraid to do it, to be quite honest. But in a game, it's wonderful. I was gonna say being in a jungle, I felt this because like I love Chapter 5 of Paper Mario. I love... Hello, Cess. You have interrupted me mid-ramble, how rude! No, welcome, Cess. Happy Tuesday. How are we doing on this fine Tuesday?
I'm him. I've been him. I will continue to be him. I've let you do that, Star Fox.
Welcome to the D-Rust, my king. How are we? To finish that thought, though, another thing I like in video games is jungle themes. It's like my favorite area in most games that I play in. Paper Mario, Breath of the Wild, and Tears of the Kingdom. God, maybe even Final Fantasy VII. And I feel like that one I actually would like in real life. Minus, you know, the rain you'll get and some of the wildlife. But I could survive there. Chillin', killin', grillin'. My. Well said. I have also chilled today, I've also killed today, and I've also grilled today. No FBI, that is not a confession. Or is it? I said the stupidest fucking shit when I'm playing this game. The last time I streamed this game, I went to Fendrana's Edge, and I said, did somebody say edge? And then I said, there's a whole lot of edging we can do here. And then I said, I should be shot. It's exactly. It's a confession and a promise. To be quite honest. Probably the most out of... Actually, I've said some out-of-pocket shit, but the most out-of-pocket thing I've said in recent memory was when I was entering Gerudo Town during my Breath of the Wild revisit. And I stopped immediately because I realized, oh shit, I didn't change Link into his, like, woman disguise. But instead of just saying it like that, I said, or no, I didn't have pants on. You have to have, like, the full outfit for them to let you in. I wasn't wearing pants. So I said, oh shit, I'm not wearing pants. My cock's hanging out. They'll never let me in. And then I just, like, sat there in silence for 20 seconds and said, just please, just ignore that comment. That's the worst one in recent memory. Did you hear today, Cess, that I'm making moves? I cannot say what those moves are yet. It is in relation to the stream, though. I did tease it a little bit when I started. The only hint I will give is it is in relation to something I said I was going to start doing last summer. And in either July or August, I said, if I'm not doing this by the end of September, you have my permission to bully me in chat. And I'm still not doing it. I'm hellbent to start, though. So I'm going to be making moves soon, hopefully. And I'm excited. It'll involve this game, too. But not... but not specifically this game. It'll involve this game, but not specifically this game, if it comes to fruition. But we did, yeah. No, I did say that. This morning, mostly in regards to my inability to sleep and just other external factors in my life currently. Not that, like, my world is falling apart, it's just I felt unnecessarily stressed lately. And I just kind of wondered this morning, like, let me put it this way. On Saturday, I was out late, probably got 5 hours of sleep that night. So I'm just like, oh, for sure I'll catch up on sleep Sunday. Without a doubt, I'll catch up. I have boost ball now, what am I doing? And then something came up that I had to do, and I did not catch up on sleep Sunday. Why did I scan that? So I, once again, got about 5 hours of sleep. So that's back-to-back nights, 5 hours of sleep, which is nothing new for me these days. I have been sleeping like absolute shit lately. That's no secret. So I figured yesterday, for sure, like, I'm gonna... As soon as I get home from work, I'm gonna crash. Like, it's just like... I'm gonna have to be so exhausted. I was wired up until the minute my body decided to mercifully let me go to sleep. I could not get tired no matter what I did. And then that rush of exhaustion hit me this morning, finally. I don't fucking get it. and I could not function today at all. Now I'm kind of awake a little bit. Let's hope that wears off by the end of the stream when I go to bed. Will God himself allow me to get one good night of sleep? We shall. It remains to be seen, folks. It remains to be seen. But yeah, so long story short, yeah, that was why I was just debating if I was cooked, chat, or not. Because I can't fucking sleep anymore. Maybe Cess's bullying will put me to sleep, since he's gonna bully me regardless. So what am I... Could I be going a different way right now? Yes, yes, I believe so. What the fuck am I doing? Why am I going back this way? I'm losing it, man. Like I said, am I cooked? Am I cooked? I think I'm cooked. I'm losing my gaming skills. I'm losing it all. That was a pretty expert dodge there, if I do say so myself. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can get to that other elevator now. This is quite the de-rust, because there's a lot of rust. Fuck. Good. The fact that I don't even remember this is shocking. We might actually be cooked, chat. Hell yeah, Cess. Please predict that I'll get like 4 hours of sleep tonight. That would be wonderful. I believe in Cess's ability to predict the opposite of what will happen. I believe. I firmly believe. Okay. See how quickly I can do this, even with low health. Eee. Nice. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Shoo! Three little words. Get fucked, nerd. Ow. There it is. That's our favorite elevator. Quite literally, I believe it's the most used one in the game. Thank you for your service, Cess. Alright, now we're gonna get space jump boots the right way, because I can't do the sequence break yet. I really am gonna try to get that. Like, I really want to do that. I gotta get more into, as y'all know, I picked up the Prime series at a young age. Like, I was big into the first Prime game. Then when Prime Trilogy came out on the Wii, I was big into that. But I didn't get into 2D Metroid really until Dread. Like, I did play Super Metroid once before that. I played the original once before that, but that was it. Since then, I've played Zero Mission twice, I've played Super Metroid 2 more times, and I've played Dread 3 times. And I've played Fusion, and Return of Samus. Once each as well. And it really is my formula. I love me some Metroidvania. What am I doing? Going the wrong way again. Yeah, I love me some Metroidvania, people. I really do. I gotta learn more about the development cycle of some of those other games. Because, like, I don't even know, like, were the sequence breaks in the older games intentional? In Dread, I know they were. And they are masterful, let me tell you. They really reward you for using your noggin. But in the other games, I don't know if they are. I'm sure some of them are. Because some of them aren't easy. And that's actually a huge one there if you're able to land that, because, what's it called? If you're able to do this one, because it prevents a very long backtrack later, and it lets you get some power-ups as well. As you're out here doing shit and whatnot. Alright, let's get this guy. Okay, so how was I... What is the most efficient way from here? I don't know. I don't know why I'm up here. I definitely don't need to be up here. This is how rusty I am. What the fuck, man? I think it's best to just go back to Phendrana for now. Get that wave beam and then go from there. Would you look at that? I was just about to say it's bathroom time, and it's about the midway point, so yeah, let me go the wrong way. Actually, let me get to this. I want to get back to Phendrana, then I'll take my bathroom break. I must go to El Crapper. War never changes. Now we have the option to get an artifact as we're scaling this, but how the fuck would I do that? I have to go back up there for a power bomb expansion anyway. We'll just get it in one shot. See, I remember some things. Not a lot of things, but, you know, some things. That's where we can get it. Don't mind my poor aim. Alright. Yo necesito usar el baño. I will be right back. You know what I say, gentlemen, war never changes. Okay. Let's do this. I don't know why I went this way. Other way was probably faster. Ass. There we go. Hey, usually I fuck that up. Like that. Look at that, an unguarded beam upgrade. Don't mind that shaking. Hello. Alright, I killed your children. Where's the mom at? I ain't no bitch. I'm not healing before I go in there. I ain't no bitch. Also, I don't remember which way to go. Yes, it's that one. Oh, I need to play games more. I need to play my games more. I'm losing it, folks. I'm losing it. Hello there. The missable scan of all missable scans, those things do not respawn. But I am not doing a 100% scan run, I'm just aiming for pickups, perhaps. And above all else, derusting. Here we are. Actually, I was about to say I ain't no bitch, but I already healed by getting that energy tank. That's not the right button. Die. Sound the alarm. It's 2025 is the year of Samus Aran. Nice awareness, buddy. severely overestimated how much time I had to sip water there. As I typically do. I always liked this room. Like, it's... Actually, no, I think the scans are mandatory, technically. It's just, it's a good, like, little lore dump room. I love shit like that. Just talking about the planets and whatnot. There's so many cool planets in Samus's universe that she hasn't blown up yet, that we know so little about. And usually, we don't learn anything about them until there's an incorruptible poison. That's, or, you know, an incorruptible poise, incorruptible, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. Unstoppable? I don't know why I said incorruptible, because they are corrupt. You know, an unstoppable poison, or an army, or like an invading, like a species like the X-Parasite, that have already just run the planet dry of everything. Or, there's a space pirate base there and she blows it up herself. So we don't find out anything about these planets, usually, with a few exceptions, until they're kaput. That's another thing that in real life, I would hate being on a rocket ship, but in video games, ooh god, do I love being in space. Give me more of the Metroid universe and the Metroid universe and the... I don't need a save station, I'm just gonna unlock the room. Yeah, there we go, fuck you. I can do this, watch me. Give me more of the Metroid universe and its galaxy. Give me more of the Lilat system in Star Fox. For the love of God, please give me another Star Fox game before I die. Switch would have been the perfect time to revive it, and they fucking didn't. It's not the right button. Oh. Sorry, I wasn't looking. There we go. What am I doing? Ah, yes. One of my favorite moments in gaming. There's actually not a ton of Metroids in this game when you think about it, aside from one section. But, like, just the epicness of this cutscene here. This was the first time, obviously, anyone's ever seen a Metroid in 3D. And this was my first ever experience with a Metroid. And it's badass as hell. It's such a cool little cutscene. I killed your Metroid, come get me. Oh, look, you're dead. I wonder if I could do this. It's gonna be a little ambitious. Under fire. Ah! Yeah. I knew I'd choke. I knew I would choke under the pressure. Anyway, there's 2 power-ups in this room. One of them being right there. And I could have got this one on the way back, but like, then I would have to do all that again, but in the dark. So might as well just get it now. Okay. No. Yeah. Right behind me. Pardon me. Purple time. Excuse me. That could be, I shouldn't say it's a flaw in the game. The combat's solid in this game, so you could just choose to engage them, but like, it's very easy to just walk past things in this game when you're trying to, you know, maximize your time, which is a good and a bad thing. I guess you could say that about any Metroid game where you can technically do that, but you know what I mean. I guarantee you Prime 4 will not be like that. One thing I just thought of. I don't say, I mean, I say stuff that I want in video games a lot, but this one, I didn't really think about it until now. I know I've mentioned it before. One of my favorite things, and it's the reason normally Primes 2 and 3 would be on like equal footing for me. I give Prime 3 the slight edge over 2. Because I love the fact that it tracks stats, the amount of shots you take, the amount of enemies you kill, among other things. Give me that in Prime 4, please. I'll actually be borderline disappointed if it's not in there. I love shit like that. I love stats. I love numbers. Give me the numbers. I want the numbers. Right. These things are always in such dark rooms that I barely even know what they look like. I believe it's this one. Correct. Excuse me. I believe Prime 3 did a better job of incentivizing you to actually fight 2. And 2 did in a sense too, just in like a, give you more annoying boss fights way. Not that I think they're annoying, I just know a lot of people do. Certain ones at least. And I shouldn't say a lot of people, that's a general term. I know everyone hates the Boost Guardian. I don't hate the Boost Guardian. I think it's challenging. I fucking love the Boost Guardian. It's a little jank at times, but it's fun. And I don't know why people... I didn't realize it was a thing that people didn't like the Spider Guardian. I fucking love the Spider Guardian, because I just love the Spider Ball. The Spider Ball goes hard as fuck. Want some missiles before I go in there? Yes, sir. That'll do. This fight might take a little longer because I'm not as loaded as I usually am here. But if I aim carefully, we should be fine. Honest to God, Thardus is such an interesting boss. I think, in terms of fighting him, I think he's the worst in the game. Like, again, I don't think it's bad, but, like... just in terms of all the bosses that I fight in this game, it's just, what the fuck, I wasted one already. I don't know, it's just I had the least fun fighting him for some reason. Like, Viagra's fun. Omega Pirate's a fucking blast. Metroid Prime's really good. Those mini bosses that you kind of run through in Chozo Ruins are alright. I don't know, it's just a, it's repetitive-ish. I think the main reason would be because in hard mode, this fight takes forever. Like, it feels like it drags. The other ones, not so much. A little too close to the sun there. Big time. But he is the most interesting boss. Like, Viagra is just like a life form, like a poisonous life form living in the ruins. The Omega Pirate, we know he's created from the Elite Pirate experiments. Metroid Prime, we know Metroid Prime's story, but this thing is just like a random rock formation. And I'm sure if I properly read the scans in this game for the first time in a while, I would familiarize myself with the lore of Thardis. What? Yeah, it's just like, why did they create this, like, sentient rock being that can summon lightning? Like, whose idea in the Space Pirates was that? Oh yeah. I pissed him off. Ass. It's a tough miss. Run, Samus, run! Bonk. Spider ball! Love the spider ball. Love the spider. Off we go. Just save station behind us. Needs a missile station, though. Hopefully we'll be near one soon enough. Oh, right, I remember. Oh, you gotta hit this shit first. Entrance, entrance, entrance. There we go. Got discombobulated again, don't mind me. What the fuck am I doing? Whoop. Jeez. Ba-dum bum bum ba-da-dum. Arguably the best room in the game. See you later. Uh-oh. Sorry, Samus almost got you killed. Because I'm in eager McBeaver mode here. Happy allergy season, folks. Came late this year. And it just gets randomly agitated. Here we are, back at our favorite elevator. Oh, I've seen it done before. Yeah, there we go. Okay. It's easier than I thought. Only problem is I can't get through this door. Okay. So, let me think. Yeah, I should do that, I think, right? Right? Oh, wait, yeah, no, I need to... Yeah, that's right. Then we loop-de-loop. Yeah, that's all coming back to me now. We go this way first. Because then that takes us here. Then we go in there, we get that. We go this way. Yeah, okay. Had to jog the memory a little bit. We're good. Yit. There we go. This is a cool room. If you just take your time and admire it and all the branches and whatnot, just like, it's a cool looking room. Usually I don't, because I've been playing this game, whenever I play it, I've been playing it super fast lately. We're back here. Now I see the importance, though, of that, because then this door would be open for us, and we have a shortcut there. Due to the skip. What the fuck? Is it because I'm in the way? Jeez, there we go. It was almost a flawless run right there. Imagine going through this much trouble to make a vault and it's just 5 missiles. Like, you could have put anything in here. It's just 5 hand-launched missiles. The fuck were the Chozo thinking? Oh, right, I got that already. What the fuck am I? Old habits. Right. Duh. Oh, fucker. Ghost. Real raggy. Like Zoink Scoob, those civilians were unarmed. I. Ah, that's a tragic miss. I only had 13 missiles on me. There we go. Point blank range. Don't waste the next one. One down. Another one down. Where's the last guy? Buddy, you're not gonna hit me from over there, but I'm gonna hit you! That's right. You see that snipe? You see that shit? Bro thought he was sneaky. Now he's dead. I am Himothy. Find me, we can pay a visit to the Rune Fountain quick. We actually don't need to. There is one there, but we have to come back with the grapple anyway. Yeah, okay. Let's not do that then. Using the noggin, getting back into the swing of things. The left door? Yes. It is. I still got some time. I'm gonna keep moving. I still got time. I ain't saving here. Wait, hold on. There is... I'm also heading the wrong way because I'm dumb. Yeah, we don't go this way yet. We go up. Because there's one over there I can't get yet. Kinda just forgot which way I was going. Like, I knew that, it's just I was going the wrong way. Because I am me. That's what I do. That is what I do. I was literally operating there under the assumption that I already had the ice beam. I'm literally on my way to get it. Why was I about to open that door, or attempt to open that door? Christ. Right, I gotta shoot it first once again. Love the spooky vibes of this section. Love it. Top of the morning. Hooked. At least if I could press the right buttons. Don't mind me stretching the neck, as always. The way I sit when I play video games is going to cause, like, severe health issues for me by the time I'm, like, 60. Like, it is not normal for someone to be sitting like this at all times. Ooh. I've seen this done before. I tried it once and couldn't get it. I don't know how people do it. Maybe it's not possible in this version of the game, but oh well. I'll figure it out. Eventually. What am I doing? I can't do that until I am the CEO of getting ahead of myself. This is just like what I do. Hello? I turned around there, jeez. That's not the right door. That's the right door. So yeah, it's not the one we want. We want this one. Currently. I'm not gonna go back and get that. The hell's it called? The whatever one it's called. The ice beam thing from the Hall of Elders. It's just an energy tank. We can get it later. Now we must obtain the suit of gravity. Screw you then. And you. I'm only killing these guys because I want to try something. I think it's the left side. Kill these guys just because I think it'll be funny. Usually they just fly away. But not if I kill you first. There it is, there it is. Oh, ass cheeks. Whatever, we'll get it when we're actually supposed to get it later. I just like doing things out of order. Back in a familiar location once again. This would be maybe a good spot to save and call it for the night, but no, I want to do a little bit more. I'm gonna divide it up a little more evenly. Get turned around here. Let's not do what I do best. Which is fuck it. That's the one we want. Sorry, Samus. Roughly 5 minutes away from me dropping my favorite useless gaming fact in history. Actually, there might be other favorites, but this is the one that always stands out to me. Yeah, don't mind me. Nope, that's not a that door. Alright, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna drop it again, as I do with every single one of these. This is the Frost Cave. Notice there's a Hunter Metroid in here. Make note of that for later. I don't need that yet. We're at the edge once again. No, I'm not gonna make this stupid fucking joke again. Could one even call it a joke? Because edging's probably a dead meme by now anyway. I see people say gooning a lot still, but nobody says edging anymore. And ladies and gentlemen, here we are, after just experiencing a Hunter Metroid in Frost Cave, we are now in Hunter Cave, where there is no Hunter Metroid. That is my favorite fun fact in gaming. One of my favorite fun facts in gaming. I think it's a developer error. I think they just did that by mistake. Will we ever know? Probably not. But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The mystery of the Hunter Metroid. Watch, he's gonna die. Why did I do like a half Peter Griffin laugh there? What the fuck was that? Oh my god, I've been submerged. Ass cheeks. And ladies and gentlemen, what better way to start off next stream? What am I doing? Than with the Crashed Frigate and that absolutely wonderful music. I'm sure y'all see my vision now, don't you? We're not starting an ad. I'm only going for another 10 minutes. Absolutely not. Absolutely fucking not. No ads. Get the fuck out of here. I'm legally blind. Motherfucking cocksucker. You need to die. Stop it. There it is. Another one of my favorite little details. Just these frozen fish in here for absolutely no reason. Like, why is this frozen here? And why are these creepy looking fish that you don't see anywhere else in this region and probably this game just frozen in there? Like, why is this water not frozen, but that is? Love that shit. Love little stupid details like that. I live for it, one might say. Samus, I grant you the power of purple. The nice purple you got there, Rouge. Man, Phendrana Drifts is cool, but you spend a lot of time backtracking to it. Like, a lot. Even before you start your, like, end of the game, like, scavenger hunt. Like, think about it. You need to leave and go all the way back to the Talon Overworld to get, space jump boots. Then you gotta leave here and go all the way back to Chozo Ruins to get the Ice Beam. Then come back here to get the gravity suit, then go all the way back to Talon Overworld. Not that I'm complaining, because I fucking love this game, and like, I always say, a good game has backtracking, but it's backtracking that you enjoy. Like, you should want to be in the world as much as possible. You should want to touch every area more than once. And in this game, you do, because this game is wonderfully designed. Shout out to Retro Studios. Could go that way. Oh wait, no, that's the way I have to go, isn't it? Yeah. Now this would be faster. Actually, yeah, because we'll get that on the way through. On our next way through, we pass it, we get that, then we come back. Yeah, right, I remember. I remember how I did this. We ain't fucking around no more. Ice beam, missile, death. Okay. Oh, that's not the room I want to be in. Whoops. Oh wait, no, we can't do that yet. I'm dumb. Need the grapple beam. Silly me. Alright, well, we got our fuck-ups out of the way for today. We have certainly de-rusted, that's for sure. We certainly have de-rusted. My goodness. And luckily, there is a convenient save station behind us. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. On that note, that's going to do it for me. On this evening. About the halfway point, I would say, roughly. Give or take a couple 2-3 minutes. Roughly the halfway point. We get to do some of my favorite stuff. Our first Phase on Mines run, and of course, above all, well, beat the game also Thursday. We're gonna beat the game Thursday again, and above all else, enter the crashed frigate. God bless. But anyway, y'all are great. Shout out to Cess for stopping by, saying hi. Shout out to others. I've seen quite a few people tune in and out here and there. Y'all are great as well. And I will see y'all same time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, on Thursday. Peace out, my friends.